And then we are live on Facebook. I don't want notifications right now, so I'm blocking that. Timeline? Yeah.
No, should know because it'll go on my.
Share an event?
No, share on a
Group?
page you manage.
Ah, okay.
It may be group, but go ahead, see if it's now. Yeah, on it.
Okay.
There we go.
Next.
So I'll just give you administrative rights.
Beautiful.
You should be awesome when it does its thing. Yep. You can just go on with your manage.
Okay. Okay. So at 4:43 p.m., I'm going to call the Board of Health meeting to order. And I just have something to read here. Pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 18, this meeting of the Dudley Board of Health will be conducted in total or in part via remote participation. Specific information and the general guidelines for remote participation by members of the public and/or parties with a right and/or requirement to attend this meeting can be found on the town's website at dudleyma.gov. For this meeting, members of the public who wish to watch the meeting may do so in the following manner. We are going Facebook Live right now. And let's see, no in-person attendance of members of the public will be permitted, but every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings in real time via technological means. So whenever we vote on anything, a roll call vote is required. Okay, so up first will be to accept the minutes of the February 25th, 2020 meeting. Ro, you weren't here.
I make a motion to accept the minutes from the February 2020 meeting.
And your name?
Laurie Ducharme.
Okay. I, Jen Canoyer, will second that vote. So we have no discussion. I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
And just state your name again.
Laurie Ducharme.
I, Jen Canoyer. And that passes unanimously. Up next is the COVID-19 discussion of state and local response. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Tom and for any input from Cheryl.
Okay, hi, I'm Tom Purcell. I'm the agent for the Board of Health. Just to give you the most current update that we have for the COVID-19. The preliminary, the orders that were issued on the 15th were the closure of taverns and eateries and relegating their remaining open, but to take out grab and go only. Taverns don't have that luxury, so that's the end of the bar rooms at this point, or the taverns at this point. There were several other instances where some of the establishments were to be closed, social gatherings of 25 or more. Since then, as effective today at noontime, an order was issued actually on March 23rd, which was yesterday, and it went into effect today, March 24th at noontime, for the closing of all non-essential businesses, and, including but not limited to some workforces, all non-essential businesses like hairdressers, barbers, nail salons, some factories that are non-essential. There are some that are essential factories. They have to be determined whether they're essential or not. There's a 9-page list of essential people and factories and operations where they can continue to operate. It's available online on the web. And I think at this point, instead of being overbearing, trying to read it all out, the general public as well as the board members can, if they have any questions, they can either look it up or they can contact me. If there's any that are questionable or that we can't answer at our level, then there's a mechanism for the state to approve them as essential or non-essential, or to describe them as essential or non-essential. And we will honor that as well. That's and what I've done is I've toured the town to what I can, the town of Dudley, so that I can see any of the list of non-essential businesses. At this point, I have there's about a dozen or 15 non-essential, and they're all closed, and they appear as though they're in compliance. That's all I have to report at this time.
Okay, thank you very much. Cheryl, do you have anything that you would like to add?
No, what I do is I've been communicating with Tom, anything of importance. For the past couple weeks, I've been filtering a lot of calls from concerned residents, following up on some first responders and exposures and quarantine issues. And I speak just about 2 or 3 times a day with the infection control preventionist at Harrington. So we communicate very freely and openly about all the residents that we are kind of have our eye, and that's about it right now.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Lori or Roberta, do you have any questions for either one of them?
I don't think so.
I do not.
Great. Just to give you guys a little information as to what the town is doing at this point is the town hall is closed to the public. There is an area of the police station lobby where things can be dropped off and things like that. And we are here this week, and then starting next week, there may be some working from home, but the phones will always be covered. Ted will always be answering the Board of Health phone, be it here or at home. And Tom's always available, and we all know how to get in touch with everyone. So just to pass that along. If anyone has any questions or concerns, they can check the website, they can call in to the Board of Health, and we can try to direct them in the right direction. You know, there is so much information out there, and it's changing at an extremely fast rate. So one thing I will say is Earth Day and the rabies clinic, that is towards the end of April. It's the 28th at this point. We're going to leave it as it is, and we'll see what happens as we get closer. If that's something we need to reschedule or whatnot, I don't want to cancel it yet. I just think we'll hold off, go for the next couple weeks and see what happens.
Yeah, that sounds good, especially Earth Day, because it's outside, right? And we don't have that many people coming to pick up the supplies, so we could definitely stay, you know, away from each other in order to drop stuff off, you know, the trash bag. So might be something for people to look forward to at this point. As much as nobody might want to go pick up any trash in the community, it might be something to do together to get outside.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not.
I say leave it. Yeah.
Yep, we're going to leave it at this point. And our next meeting is scheduled for April 14th at 4:30.
April 14th.
Did you have a conflict with that one, Ro?
Well, no, as long as there's no school, right? I don't know what's going on with that. I don't think so. I might if the doctor's office is open. Yeah,
Right.
my daughter has an appointment at 4. So if they open, then yes, I do. But right now, it sounds like they're closed.
Okay.
So,
And again, we're usually all pretty flexible. We
Okay.
can, you know, adjust as needed. Yeah, and with this new remote meeting, this is really amazing, I think. So Anyone have anything else that they'd like to add?
All good.
I'm all set. Thank you.
Thank you very much for attending the meeting. I just wish you all enjoy your time at home if you're home, and stay safe. Cheryl, I'm so sorry, but you're probably the busiest you're ever going to be. Tom, you as well.
That's why I'm.
I appreciate all you are doing, and everything that Ted's been doing, fielding the calls here. We've gotten through quite an experience in a short amount of time, and we're just flying by the seat of our pants and adjusting every day. So I thank everybody and
Thank you.
hope you all stay healthy and well. And
Yep.
Tom, I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon.
Uh-oh.
No. So if nothing else, I will entertain a motion.
Go ahead, Ro.
I make a motion to adjourn.
I second that motion.
Okay. Just remember to state your name.
Oh, sorry. Roberta Johnson, I make a motion to end the meeting.
And Lori Ducharme, I make a motion to second that. Or
Okay.
second that motion.
Thank you. No further discussion. So I have a motion and a second. All in favor, just state your name when you say aye.
Aye, Roberta Johnson.
I, Lori Ducharme.
Aye, Jen Canoyer. Motion passes unanimously. Thank you very much and enjoy your evenings.
Stay well.
too.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.